put my mask on.
Put your mask on, Paul. Insulating a double wide. This one here has the belly. The whole underbelly was ripped out, and that exposed everything.
Yeah.
It exposed all the pipes. It exposed the floors. We are using R19 insulation because the floor joists are 6.5 inches. You want to make sure that you get back into them corners where Paul's getting back. It has to go all the way to the outside wall. And if it doesn't, you'll have a space back there. And if you have a space back there, you're going to be in trouble because it's not going to be insulated. These pieces come in 8 foot long, thank you, Lord. So we're re-insulating. It's approximately 16 feet across here. So we got 2 8-foot pieces. And if you noticed, I added a dehumidifier under my house.
It helps out.
Yes, you want to have a dehumidifier under your mobile home if you can. Oh no, that's always back.
Yeah. Where's the rod? I didn't get the rod.
Alright.
I did not get the rod.
Here's one. Let me get the rods. I got a whole pack of them right here. Matter of fact, look at there.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Show them what you're using there, Paul. These are called tiger claws. Buy them at Home Depot or Lowe's. They're made for putting up insulation.
Yeah, put one side in, then put the other side in.
Put one side up. Stick it in, push it in. Stick it in, push it up. That's all you got to do.
You know, there.
That's all you got to do. You push it in there, push it up, and the insulation stays.
It don't go nowhere. Hands out the way.
You need to do that everywhere. And then we're just sliding our insulation back into the bay over there that we, the bottom is not cut out of,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, not cut out.
Slide it in all the way down to the other side. Put your straps on there. Your little tiger claws is what they're called. Stuff them in. That's what holds up the insulation. Then you move to the next bay and just keep on doing that all the way back down. Keep on going. Grab you another piece. Oops, sorry about that. Grab another piece of insulation. And the vapor barrier goes towards the inside of the house. Vapor barrier goes towards the inside of the house. So I got paper back. Go back a little bit. It's a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie, trying to do a video and show everybody what we're doing. Way back there. Way back there.
You same one over here?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Put your tiger claws in. So stuff it back. Make sure it's good and stuffed now.
Yep.
Don't want to leave any voids.
Yeah, reach back there.
Reach right on back, push it in. Grab another piece, do the other side. See, we cut the underbelly out of this thing just down the middle. We did not cut the underbelly on the outside edge here or the outside edge over there. So the two ends still have underbelly in them. We did not remove it. We removed it down the middle because we had damn rats. Our whole neighborhood got rats because of the construction that's going on in the neighborhood. We don't have a lake anymore, so
they had to go somewhere.
They had to go somewhere. Stuff it in, face up. You'll see that's going all the way back there and then back to the wall. If it don't go back to the wall, we're in trouble.
Right here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, got a nail right there too. I heard it.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
All right, then you put tiger claws to hold it up in between the rafters. 2x6 floor joists, we use R19 insulation because it's 6.5. It had R30 under here just laying in the underbelly. We cut it all out. You know, if you know what the underbelly is, that black stuff under your house. And actually, here it is right here. We have it down on the ground right here. This was the old underbelly we cut out. We removed all the insulation that was just laying in the bottom of the underbelly. Removed it all, got rid of it. Because there were rats, mice, whatever, through the 24 years this place being here. There had been a few under here, so.
Now we're doing a better job.
Yeah, we're gonna insulate these floors and make them right. Plus, I'm not a fan. The underbelly literally went all the way underneath these things, and I don't know why they would do something like that, but they run it tight underneath here. And then they cover up all this, so this needs to be recovered. So we're gonna take 2x4s, come straight down here, and then we'll do the same thing in the back, straight down, and then we'll box in the bottom, plywood it all the way around. And these will be insulated all the way around also.
Plywood or insulation board?
Huh?
Insulation board probably cheaper, wouldn't it? Be better.
Or insulation board.
Give more barrier.
Insulation board, either way. But we're gonna box that all in. Because it used to be under the underbelly, or inside of the underbelly. But we got rid of that, so now it's exposed. And you do not want these pipes exposed under your house, because they're gonna start dripping when you turn on the AC or the heat, whatever the temperature difference between upstairs and down, and the coolness that's going through here or the heat will make these things sweat. Therefore, that is the reason why I bought that dehumidifier. That thing runs under here, and it's set at like 50%. So if it gets 50% humidity under here, it comes on. And I don't have a hose hooked on it yet, but I'm getting ready to hook a hose and run it all the way down to the other end. So this thing will be constantly keeping the humidity under here at a certain rate, and that's what you want, because if you don't, trust me, this stuff would be sweating already today if that thing wasn't running under here. I come under the other day and it was wet and it was dripping water. Well, these things are real cold, so in order to keep these things from sweating and rusting and just deteriorating, you're going to want to wrap that thing with insulation after you rip out your underbelly, if that's what you did. Alright, so we're moving on down. Got all our center bays insulated all the way to the outside wall and all the way to the outside. Remember, this is a double wide. Let me see if I can turn my... I don't have a light. Don't have a light. Insulating all the way across. All the way across there and all the way to that back wall. Brick back wall. So you got to get it nice and tight back there. Pack it in. We did not cut the underbelly out there, so we just pulled the insulation out, the old insulation, and just re-insulating now. Alright, so I'm not trying to make this video real long, but here we go. We're just going to keep doing the floor joists all the way down through here. The next thing we'll be doing will be right there.
See what it said? Right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. There's 8 pieces, 6.5 inches thick, 15 inches wide, 93 inches long, covers 77.5, 50 square feet per roll. This is 2x6 walls or floors. Always goes towards the inside of the house. That is the vapor barrier. Today's project, we're gonna build a box around that right there and close it in, because before we took the underbelly in, this was completely closed in under the insulation, and we want to do the same. So we're gonna build a box. We're building a box. Most of the time, you're not going to have the amount of room that I have under this house. Most of the time. So we are blessed as far as the room that we have under here. And what we've decided to do on this particular job is we want to close this back in because it was closed in before. So what we're going to do is go to the floor, all the way to the floor. Let me show you what's going to happen. Move the insulation all the way to the floor. Anyway, our blocking is going to come down to here, and we're going to close it in all the way down here, because this, everything inside that box is going to get insulated. I mean, insulation like crazy. So stick around, and we're going to get this box made. Uh-oh. need, you know what I'm saying? I get you screwing it.
Hold me up.
Yep. That's the easiest way, Paul. It'll work there.
Oh yeah.
I love it. And we can do the same thing on the, yeah, nice box. We can do the same thing on the inside, you know. We'll build this wall down a little bit and then come back and build that wall down a little bit.
Put a few in the middle. Yeah, keep it straight.
Uh-huh.
Put a few in the middle.
Plus something to screw to. You're gonna have to hold your insulation up with something. I mean, let's put another block. Right, yeah, right there, and then we'll go down there and put another one and put that beam, put this up, come back and start building this side. Build, you know, 32 feet, whatever them, 24 feet, and then come back and do another one.
That's right here, just ain't got a beam, ain't got nothing to hold on to.
Don't matter.
They just 12 right there.
Right. Yeah, it's not gonna be a problem.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care about where they come together. It's not gonna matter, dude. Yeah. Beautiful. I love it. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, son. Build a box. Huh? Yep. So we're just gonna build a box all the way from one end to the other. Ready for the end? Oh, we're gonna.
12 each.
Huh?
12 each.
12s for the connection. Paul, I'm wearing my mask. You gonna wear yours or not?
No, sir.
What?
I can breathe better now.
I'm wearing my mask. Paul just being stubborn.
I just can't stand a mask.
Paul's stubborn. That you need a hat.
I need a hard hat.
A hard hat for sure. And yeah, we're just putting blocks down all the way from the other end. We'll do the same thing on the inside next. Oh, we need me to bring in a long one?
Yep.
Coming in.
Yeah.
We're just going to stuff the insulation in there and then, yeah.
I'm talking silver wood.
Yes.
Just silver board itself.
Yes. Exactly. It'll turn out pretty nice when we're done. Now we're going to start the inside. We decided to go in between our blocks on the inside. So this whole thing is going to be 100% insulated and enclosed before we're done with it. Paul's cutting a block to go from the numbers on studs just to hold. This is all that's for. On the other side we'll be insulating the inside here, all the inside, and then the outside of this wall will have insulation board on it. Back to the dungeon. Back to the dungeon. Another day. Yeah, finish framing this thing up. Still got a long way to go, Paul. I don't know why we didn't pick up 2x4s while we were down there. Huh? That didn't make no sense. Huh? Yeah. All right. still might do that part. Haven't decided. We'll see how it feels in here tomorrow. I know we've changed the temperature of the hole underneath my house just by boxing that in right there. It's not meant to be exposed, so absolutely not. And we're still not finished. We have a little bit more work to do down there tomorrow. The one that had all the water in it, we only closed off part of that. So we got the dehumidifier running down there, and we're gonna let it run the rest of the day. We'll come back, and this bay is probably not insulated. That one is, sorry, the next one is not. So we're gonna make sure they're all insulated. We still have to encapsulate that one that it's coming from the main unit in the closet. I wish we didn't even have one of them, because that's really the worst thing for underneath of a house. So anyways, yeah, this is where we're at. Build a box. Doesn't matter what the box looks like, just build a box underneath your house, one end to the other. Close that in, because if you take the underbelly out, it's going to expose all that, and that being exposed to the elements is not going to be good. It's going to sweat. Eventually it will corrode. Even though it's aluminum, it will definitely corrode, and you'll have holes in it and all kinds of problems. So that's the reason for this whole closure thing the last 3 days.